Well, we sort of knew this during the game, but it looks like the Detroit Lions have lost Alex Anzalone for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Coming from Ari Mirov, and Dan Campbell said as much during his press conference, starting linebacker Alex Anzalone broke his forearm today versus Jacksonville and will be out 6 to 8 weeks. Now, I've seen 4 to 6, and I've seen 6 to 8. I wanted to show you guys this as well. This is after the play here, and this is how we knew that it was broke. If you watch Alex Anzalone, just watch his face. He's going to mouth to Kelvin Shepard that it's broken. So I'm going to let it just play. Watch his face. It's broke. He knew already that it was broken. Felt automatically it is his left forearm. They're going to show the friendly fire. So, wow. Okay, so it was very similar to what happened kind of with Hutch, where Hutch's leg flew into Aleem McNeil's shin. Brian Branch is there. And as you can see, Alex Anzalone's arm right here got sandwiched, looks like, in between Brian Branch and the Jacksonville Jaguar player right there. Got crunch right there. And Alex Anzalone goes down. That's tough. And you can see he automatically starts to reach and kind of protect that hand. Yep, he knew it right away. He knew it right away and said right there was broke. Alex Anzalone, a guy that went from a 1-year deal to a 2-year deal to a... This guy has made his presence felt in Detroit. We're going to miss him. He has been our leading tackler in, like, for the past, I want to say every season he's been with the Detroit Lions. So we just continue to lose players, man. But, you know, unfortunately, that's how it goes. And Dan Campbell said today that he doesn't want players to play with injury in mind because then you'll get injured. You're not going to, you know, so don't play with, that's the one thing he doesn't want to happen. Here's what Alex has done, man, in his time with Detroit. His 4th year in Detroit, and initially that 2021 season was just a tough year. Signed a bunch of guys and he had come from New Orleans just like Dan and Aaron did. So far, had missed a few games. Lions played their 10th game today. He missed 2. I think he had a concussion earlier in the year. But even with that, he still has 58 total tackles, but 37 of them are solo. A couple interceptions that he could have had go his way. But Alex Anzalone, man, is going to be missed for the Detroit Lions. Now, who's going to take his spot at middle linebacker? Also, Derek Barnes. People are asking about Derek Barnes. He is not even... He's going to be out for quite a while. I wouldn't expect Derek Barnes to... We wouldn't hear anything for him, honestly, until earliest is next month, in my opinion. But a couple of things now. Do the Detroit Lions put him on injured reserve? They have used 4 of their 8 spots, I believe, and they have 4 remaining, and then the 2 into the playoffs. And you got to look at guys that have gone on there. If Hutch is going to come back, Hutch is going to count toward one of those players that could come back, because don't forget, you have the Emmanuel Mosley and Broderick Martin were put on there before they were put on there with the designated to return, so they didn't count toward the 8. Then you had the first one put on IR was when the season first started, before he even took a snap, was John Kaminsky. So that's 1 right there. Hutch would be 2, and so on. This Broderick Martin would be 3. Iffy would be 4. Broderick and Iffy. Broderick and Emmanuel do not count toward that. So then you would have Hutch, Kaminsky. You would have, I want to say it's a couple more, but they've got so many elevations. So that's something that the Detroit Lions will have to decide. In addition to that, when it comes to, right now, the Kansas City Chiefs are beating the Buffalo Bills. Either way it go, I think they're going to remain with 32nd in the waiver wire priority, which means that for the Detroit Lions to get anybody, it's going to have to come from either a practice squad, somebody on the street, or a guy that just clears waivers, like Isaiah Thomas, how he cleared. Anybody decent is not going to clear waivers. So that means that the Detroit Lions are going to have to promote from within, but we're short on bodies. So we did just sign Ezekiel Turner to the 53-man roster. Be curious to see what he's going to do, if he's going to somebody else is going to slide in the middle and then maybe he takes the spot. I don't know. Or do the Detroit Lions have something planned? I don't know many linebackers that's out there. Devin White plays on the team. I couldn't know. Shaq Leonard, he might be available. I don't even know if he plays middle linebacker, but I don't know. But the Detroit Lions could definitely bring somebody in. We shall see how that goes. But will they put him on IR or will they just have him inactive for the next 4 to 6 weeks? But cast, it should heal. He should heal relatively fine, like no surgery or anything like that. He's just going to be put in a cast and probably wear a sling for a while, and he won't be able to do anything until he can come out. I'm guessing the cast for four weeks, if it's a good break, like a decent break, and then maybe spend those 21 days trying to rehab, stuff like that. I don't know, man. We shall see. But he's definitely going to spend some time in the cast. Won't be able to do much with that. So, Alex, praying for you, man. Get better. Wish you well. Been the leading tackler, like the captain, bro, on our team as far as defense. So he will be missed. One thing about this team, man, we step up when people go down. Like the team galvanizes, and we step up as a team. Not particularly one player, but we step up. So, somebody else. So Brian Branch, step up. Jack Campbell, who's coming into his own, man. He probably a step up. He's been playing. He's been balling out in year 2, man. So shout out to Jack Campbell, just quietly balling out. So Alex, man, we'll see you for the playoffs, man. I guess it's better that it happened now, because if he's out 4 weeks, you're talking about if his 21-day window opens in a month, that means he'll be back for the playoffs. So anyway, this channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. You can be anywhere else on YouTube, but choose to rock with me. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. 25,000 giveaway is happening this week, so be on the lookout.